Hi guys, Mitchell here, Mitchell, Minnesota. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a tag, and we have not done, I say we, but I have not done a tag in a minute. It's been almost a year, I think, since we were doing tags and things like that. So I'm gonna try to resurrect it for 2019 and do a tag with you guys, and I'm going to tag all of my friends that I really want to do the tag, and that will be at the end of the video for those who I've tagged, but let's jump into it. Okay guys, so got my Premier Protein, so I'm ready to go. So I'm looking off camera because I've got my laptop with my stuff in it, the questions. I found this tag just randomly online, but I skimmed some of the questions and but didn't think about them or didn't look at all of them, and I liked the ones that I had found, so we're doing those ones. So number one, where did you grow up? I grew up in a town called North Bend, Washington. It is about 30 minutes east of Seattle, in the Cascade Mountains. I was there from when I was born to like 2 days old to when I graduated college in 2013. So I was 25, 26, somewhere in there. Number two, where do you currently live? I live in St. Paul, Minnesota, about 10 minutes from the Wisconsin border, if you've never been up here. Yeah. Number three, who is your first best friend? That's not a really fun thing to ask somebody. My first best friend was probably my dog, Blackie, if we're gonna go back that way. So definitely my dog, Blackie, who I got to name when I was little, and she was a beautiful black lab. Number four, how tall are you? I am somewhere between 6 foot and 6'1", depending on if I'm slouching or not. So I'd say 6 to 6'1". Number five, dogs or cats? Both, but if I had to choose, definitely cats. I'm a cat person. I want Oriental short hair cats, and I want Russian blue cats, and I really love this Sphinx, which, fun fact that I found out about the Sphinx is that the first generation of the Sphinx were born and raised in Minnesota. So the naked cat was born here. Crazy, right? Number six, funniest moment throughout high school. High school, I wouldn't think is funny per se. More of a trying period of my life, but oh my gosh, maybe that, oh, well, some kid really liked, I remember at lunch in like 10th grade, some kid really liked chicken nuggets, right? Some guy. So like everybody started giving him his chicken nuggets until his plate, he had like probably 300 chicken nuggets on his plate because that's what everybody was eating that day. So hundreds of chicken nuggets this kid had on his plate. So I think he was known forevermore as like chicken nugget guy or something like that. So that was pretty funny. Number seven, what year were you born? I was born in 1988, August of 1988. Number eight, are you have you gone to college? Yes and yes. I got my undergraduate degree at Central Washington University in Ellensburg, Washington. I got my master's degree in special education at Grand Canyon University. I got my early childhood endorsement from Walden University in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm currently working on my doctoral degree in education and director of special education licensure at Bethel University in St. Paul, Minnesota. So I'm still in school. I've been in school forever. It's just how you make more money being a teacher, I guess. Paying a lot of money to then make a little bit more money. That makes sense. What is your favorite drink? Is number nine. My favorite drink, I don't know if this is, I'm gonna do both, like non-alcoholic and alcoholic. When it's alcoholic, I really like nuts and berries. It's something my husband introduced me 2 years ago, and we actually have it. It's Frangelico, Chambord, and you can do heavy whipping cream or half and half or milk even. And it's kind of our fall drink when we drink. So the Frangelico is hazelnut, I believe, liqueur, and the the Chambord is the raspberry. So it's so good. Oh my gosh! It to me now it's like it feels like Christmas. When I look at non-alcoholic, before bariatric surgery, I loved Mountain Dew because I was raised white trash, and that's a white trash thing to drink is Mountain Dew. But I love coffee. I'll take coffee anyway. Black with cream. Anyway, I will take any coffee. Number 10. What is your spirit animal and why? This is actually an interesting question. My spirit animal are giraffes. Not because I'm abnormally tall or anything like that. I've just always loved giraffes for some obscure reason. And I remember being little and going to the zoo with my mom and grandma and seeing a giraffe and just start crying because I loved it so much. I loved this giraffe. I was like, I love him so much. And I just bawled. And ever since then, we've got giraffe things all over the house, actually. And we've got giraffe stuff all over the house. And I've collected giraffe stuff all my life. I love them, and I guess I don't know why, but I don't know that you necessarily need to know why when you love your spirit animal, right? All right, number 11. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? There are a couple brands that I love, and I get them from Brazil because I go every year. One of my best friends in the world, he works at Mary Kay in Brazil, so I oftentimes will get, I will buy stuff from him wholesale, and it's fabulous. And there is a cologne I'm gonna show you. Whew, I had to go to my bathroom and get them. So I have two scents that I really like right now. Now, obviously, I'm a Bath & Body Works-aholic. Everybody knows that. I don't buy the colognes or perfumes from them just because I don't. And a lot of days I don't use the lotions or things like that. A lot of that's a home thing because people, may not like the scents. But when I do, I will always put on cologne in the morning, and I either will put on, as I was saying, my dear friend Wesley works in Brazil at Mary Kay, and there's toothpaste stuff on that. That's cute. Good job, me. It is called Magnetic Passion by Mary Kay, and it is just the best scent. It's masculine, if that's what you want to say, but it's also very soft, and I couldn't tell you what the notes are in it, but it is absolutely wonderful. Magnetic Passion. I know you can get it in the US too. The second one is from a company in Brazil called Boticário, and it is called Kayak. You can't hardly see that, can you? Kayaki. It's kayak, but in Portuguese you pronounce the not vowels, what's the other one? Consonants at the end of a word. So kayak is kayaki. And I love I love small things like that. So like, look how it opens like that. How fun is that? It's more of a sporty scent. Again, I don't know the notes on it. It's really nice. I like it. All right. Tea or coffee? Coffee, period, end of story. Done. 13. What are your life goals? It's a pretty lofty question. Shouldn't we just do one on there? My life's goal really is simple but very difficult, right? I want to be in a job that I love and am fulfilled by, and financially secure, and able to experience things in life that I want to experience when I want to experience them. I want to be able to enjoy what I do and have the ability to do what I want to do, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely. Number 14, what sports do you play or have you played? I've played soccer, I've played baseball, I've played football. Obviously, all when I was younger. My dad and mom put me into sports growing up. Never loved it, but I did it, and I haven't done it since. Number 15, have any books you read changed your life? I can't think of any off the top of my head that have changed my life so dramatically. I love books about World War II. I'm all about it. I like to hear people's stories when it comes to World War II because it was such a completely unbelievable thing that happened in World War II. So to hear the accounts and the stories of people has always enthralled me. So I'd say not necessarily changing my life, but allowing me to have record of things that have happened to people and not understand, but be witness to the words of people who have lived those experiences. Number 16, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Jeepers Creepers. It's a movie from like 2000. It's a scary movie. I've always loved it. It has Justin Long in it and Gina Phillips and these really fun actors. And it's just kind of a fun, spooky movie. Number 17. How many of these are there? Okay, there's 30, so bear with me. Number 17? Who are your favorite YouTubers? All of my friends that I'm going to tag at the end of this video are my favorite YouTubers. Outside of that, outside of like the bariatric community, the weight loss surgery community, I love, who do I look for every day? There's a few, I'm into ASMR when I go to sleep at night, so there's some really great YouTubers there, Stevie Chill, Batala ASMR, and then I also really love murder mysteries and crime stuff and scary stories, so a lot of those pages. Weird History is one of them. There's so many out there. Number 18, do you speak any other languages and how well? When I was younger, I spoke Norwegian better because my grandma spoke to me in Norwegian, so it's not as good as it was. And I'm pretty okay at Portuguese as I go to Brazilian Portuguese specifically because I've been to Portugal and I'm like, I have no idea what any of these people are saying, but Brazilian Portuguese, português brasileiro é muito fácil para mim, é muito difícil para mim, desculpa. Number 19, are you single or taken? I am married to my husband, so taken. Number 20, what is your idea of a dream date? That's a silly question. A dream date is probably one that you are just so enthralled with the person that you're talking to that it doesn't really matter what you're doing. Are you dinner? Are you at a movie? Are you out on a walk? Like whatever it is. It doesn't have to be fancy. A dream date is just being able to be with somebody and enjoying that person, in my opinion. Number 20. 21, excuse me. How long was your longest relationship? Well, it's the one I'm in now in 5 years. 5 years. Number 22, how would you describe your fashion sense? I would describe my fashion sense as modern and modern-y, edgy. Like I like big colors and I like statement pieces, but I'm very a shy person, so I just like to be comfortable as well, but you know, fancy sometimes. Number 23, what is your go-to hairstyle? Well, you've seen 100 of my hairstyles on here because I have very, very coarse, thick hair. Growing up, like, it would just always shave it off. I can put it up oftentimes when I'm at home. This is straightened, which you've probably never really seen me on camera with it straightened, but I'll oftentimes put it up in a bun or ponytail. Now that that's there. Or I will put it up in just the bun that I'm in a lot of the time. But my hair is very coarse, very thick, doesn't feel very good. I have a lot of argan oil and chi serum in my hair right now to help it kind of moisturize. So, how many siblings do you have? 0, no siblings. I'm an only child, as is my mama. Number 25, what is your go-to fast food order? Not anymore. There is no go-to fast food order anymore for me. It used to be a double quarter pounder, way back in the day. When I do go to fast food, though, I will oftentimes go to Wendy's and get their small chili. That I love it. It's great for bariatric patients or people who are losing weight. It's a great alternative to that. Sometimes I'll also get chicken nuggets, but not always. Number 26. Do you use PC or a Mac? Brought up with PC. It's okay. Hi. Hi. I was brought up with PC, but I've really gotten into Mac in the last few years. I use a Mac for work. I use a Mac at home. My husband will only use PC. So we're a blended family like that. Number 27, your most memorable vacation memory. That's a good one. That is a really good one.
Paris.
Paris. Is it Paris? Probably.
Has to be Paris.
I would say Paris, yeah. My husband and I decided to go on our honeymoon a year after we got married, and we were going to go to France and Portugal. France for like 7 of the 9 days and Portugal for 2. While it was not my favorite place to be in Paris in the middle of June, going there with him and seeing Versailles, the Eiffel Tower, things like that, things that I know it seems super like, oh, that's what you do. That was really cool for me to see those things, Notre Dame, and then being able to go with him to Portugal. And Portugal's gorgeous if you've ever been there, or go to Portugal, go to Porto in Portugal. It's absolutely stunning. Number 28. What are your morning and evening routines? I get up. I put in, because a lot of times you'll see me in glasses. I don't wear glasses outside of the house, but it's a Saturday, so I don't put my contacts in. I get up, I put my contacts in. I take my bariatric vitamins, my multivitamins, my vitamin D, my stool softener, things like that in the morning, and I take all of mine at once. Then I will drive to work, get a coffee, black coffee, enjoy that, and then start the day. At nighttime, contacts out, my last pill of the day, and then I will lay in bed between 8 and 9 and watch some Netflix or some Hulu or YouTube on my laptop, and then, oh, why do I yawn? I don't get it. I slept well. And then go to bed. Do you have any bad habits? Well, yes. Obviously, we all, number one, I bite my nails when I'm nervous, when I'm scared, when I'm bored. And I know this is gross and I'm so sorry. But I will bite my nails down until they bleed. I have before, and I've gotten better. I mean, you can see they're short. I mean, they're not super bad right now, but if I'm nervous enough, I will absolutely bite them until it's super uncomfortable. Food, I have a really weird relationship with food, as I'm sure a lot of my followers know, in that I've elected to have bariatric surgery, and really try to focus on my eating and my thoughts, feelings, and emotions around eating, in conjunction with medical intervention. Yeah. Number 30. Tell us one thing that we wouldn't know. Oh my God, I wish I could come up with something on the fly. I am left-handed, and my husband is also left-handed. And I think that's neat because left-handed people are, creative. And so are right-handed people, but isn't that what we always say? So you bared with me through 30 things. So let's talk about who I am tagging. And if I don't tag you, I still want you to do it. I just don't want, these are the first people that I thought of. If you want to do it, please do it, because then I want to see it, because I love watching all these different videos and I want to watch yours. So please, either let me know that you're there on Instagram at Mitchell, Minnesota, or comment that you did one and I want to watch it. I really, really, really want to watch it. So I'm tagging Little Kansas Kitty, VSG Joe, Daniel's Journey, Numi, Jessicakes, Downsizing Danielle, Time to Shrink, and Joe and Addy. Those are like my little core group of people that I just love and adore. And it's so neat because so many of us haven't posted for a while, including myself, more sporadically than I would have liked to. But I think this is kind of a fun way to get us kind of back in for a minute, and all maybe checking in. This is kind of a fun way to re-get to know each other again. So I'm going to put their channels down below, so please subscribe to them if you're not, and go watch their videos because they're all so fabulous. Please go watch their videos and subscribe to their channels. Other than that, you can find me on Instagram at Mitchell in Minnesota. You can email me at mitchellinminnesota@gmail.com, or I hope you're subscribed too. That would even be great too. Have a great weekend, and we will talk soon.